Everyone, welcome back to my channel Options Trader Today. So today we are diving into US oil's technical across multiple time frames and exploring the influence of dollar index on crude. Okay. As we have seen, this is the 15 minutes chart, the price now trading at a level of $63.05. Okay, and if you look at this particular frame, we can see that there is a U pattern has been formed after crossing this particular range. Okay, now on the third week on a 15 minutes chart, you can say the price on the for the first to 15 minutes we have seen it is rising, but for this particular time frame, if you look at this pattern is supporting. So if the price keep moving below a level of 63, there is a higher chances it can move towards 62.5 because this pattern will form towards downside. Okay, and if you look at this particular trend, there is a higher chances that the price can move further low, because on a 15 minutes chart also you can see that the trend is continuously down. This trend is supporting downside, overall trend is down till the time the price is not moving above a level of 65.12. we cannot say this is an upside trend. Okay, otherwise, and if the price started going below 62.5, there is a higher chances a further fall can be seen. Okay, so now coming back again on the 2 hour chart, what we can see, coming back on a 2 hour chart, there is a clear indication that the overall trend, if you look at from this particular level, a continuous downfall we have seen. Okay, and I have clearly explained you that a level of around 65.12 is should be there, then only we can see this pattern will form and an upside can be seen. Okay, for a longer view you can say. But if you look at this particular trend on a 2 hours chart basis, you can see that a recent support is at around 64.5 with a resistance at around $65.2, as I have already explained you at this level. So we can see a bounce back can come from this level, but if it's sustained above this level, a further upside can be seen. Okay, indicator shows that the RSI is nearly around 67.5, signalizing bullish movement, and ADX at 69.5 indicating a strong trend. Okay, but what we can see looking at this particular chart, overall trend is downside. If we go on this particular level, plus if you see from the level of around 70, there is a continuous downside, but a clear U pattern is forming. So if the price sustain above 65.12, then only you can say there is a probability of upside movement. But if the price keep moving below a level of 62.9, then we can see there can be a further downfall, because this trend is supporting a downside and it can move towards 62.7, and from there it can move towards 62.5, and once started going below this level it can move towards $62. Okay, now if you look at on a day wise chart, because day wise charts show you clarity towards how the price of crude has moved on a day wise level. Okay, see, look at this particular trend. From 3 red candles are forming continuously. So what we can see that there is a higher chances that the price can move further low. This is the trend forming towards downside. So if the price fall below this level, it can touch 62.7, and from there a further fall can be seen towards $62, and $62 is already weak, so the price can move further down, supporting this downtrend, and chances are high it can move towards $61.5. Okay, and if you look at this particular trend, a further downfall can be seen. This is the zone where the price is moving. Okay, and chances are high the price can fall towards $60.6 and then further low. Okay, coming back on a weekly chart, but before that you have to understand, once the price sustain above $64.12, there is a chances that a further upside can be seen and it can come towards 65, and as soon as the price come over 65, we can see a resistance at $65.2, a bounce back can be seen, but if that didn't sustain, a further upside can be seen. Okay, now let's see on a weekly chart, because see, weekly chart you'll understand how the price is moving on the weekly basis. Okay, see, if you look at the trend, there is a continuous downfall we have seen, but if you look at this particular level, what we have seen that this level is already being tested twice. So we can see the price, if it comes to a level of around $56, okay, or if it started going towards a level of around 52.5, then we can see there can be a sharp fall. But we will not see this week because of the price. We have not seen on any week the price has fall a great more than $2, okay, because this is the level we have seen the vast of volatility compared to this particular level, okay. Only on these three candles are forming where we have seen the price had made a sharp fall, okay, and this level, okay, which is made a half around 76 and a low of around 73. That is around $10 movement. We have seen $12 movement in a week. So if this happens here, then you have to understand the price can fall below this particular level, but chances are high only when then the price started going below $62.11. So you have to understand that, because smaller pattern is supporting a downside, so chances are high that suppose if the price started going below this particular level, we can see the price can fall towards a level of $62, $62.5, and if the price moving below that particular level, chances are high it can go further down towards 61.3. And once the price falling below 61.3, a further fall can be seen towards $60, and this level is already weak, so we can see the price will fall further low and it can touch a level of 59.5. Suppose the price falling below that particular level, chance of touching $56.5 can be seen, and from there a further fall can be seen towards 55.2. okay, and this particular level is already weak, so we can see the price will fall further down and it can move further low. But if it started sustaining above this level, what we can see, suppose started going above this level, a further upside can be seen towards 64, then to a level of $65, and if that sustain, if it crosses a level of this particular resistance of 65.2, it can touch a level of $65.8, okay, and the price moving over this level, probability of touching 66.8, and from there a further upside can be seen towards $68, okay. Then there will be a zone breakout, so we can see the price can rise towards a level of 69.8 to a level of $70.3, and then there will be a zone breakout, so we can see the price can rise above that level and it can touch 70.2, and then a further upside can be seen, okay. Any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. I given the mail ID is also in the description. And what we have seen in the dollar index, it is trying to go, as you can see in the chart, that the dollar index is trying to go at a level of around $98, okay. It is moving in this zone, trying to create a narrow pattern, and probability will be high that if this narrow pattern breaks above a level of 98.5, a further upside can be seen. But if it started falling below 97.3, a further downfall can be seen towards $96.3. Coming back again on the crude price, what we can see, so you have to understand it is trying to go upside, so we can see it can, there is a chances that we can see a further fall can be seen if it started going below $62.5, but if it started sustaining above 65.2, a further upside can be seen in crude. So hope you like the video, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up, and if new to my channel, please